Hello and welcome to this exciting stylophonic edition of Take the Fear Out the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Jason Bangers.
And this is the Stylophone, king of the stylophones, 350 Super S.
Check we. Yeah. Well, we're going to do this because this is one of the rarest of stylophones.
And it's the biggest of stylophones, it's huge.
Yeah. But I've got the ump with stylophone.
Yeah, I think we all have, really.
Yeah. We, Simon and I got on the mailing list for this new theremin that they've made so that we could bring it to you, good tubers. We was hoping to be one of the first, maybe, to get it, and we've just heard nothing. Anyway, so back on to what's on the table here, and these are old time. I mean, this thing's huge as well for a stylophone. It's massive.
Any guess on when it came out? The clue is in like the wood panelling or effect.
It looks very much like a woody.
Yeah, so that would be...
I don't know, I'm going to go 85. I don't know. I honestly, I haven't got a clue. I'll just say 85.
1977.
Not 77?
Yeah.
Really, as old as that?
That was my clue in the wood panelling. So yeah.
Was that when the woody came out?
No, I guess the Atari, like you said, must have been 80s, wasn't it?
I thought it was, but
yeah.
I wouldn't swear to it. So this has got, as you can see, tubes, there's a lot of buttons here, and they kind of rock them. They go one way or t'other, I think. We've got to be careful with it at the moment because, well, it's a bit fragile.
And thanks to Dave for lending this to us.
And it's not ours.
So we've got to be very careful. And yeah, it's got two stylophones. So the main one is your normal stylophone on the right. And we'll just turn these effects off because it has effects. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek because it's one of those things like the old Casio tones where the sounds are labelled differently, but they all sound very similar.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
This is the strings.
Oh yeah, yeah. As for expecting strings, don't get your hopes up. Just expect stylophone sound. That sounds just like a violin and a cello.
This is the brass. Be very careful with these so we don't...
Yeah, we don't want to break it. Obviously, it's a nice thing. That could kind of pass as brass if you hit it in a recording somewhere.
And the ones at the top here are the woodwind, and they're a bit like a Hammond organ. You can add the different
Leslie effect,
or the footstrings.
The footstrings. Is it expression pedal? Is that what you mean?
No, it's the different lengths of the organ pipe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there's 16 foot, and then we'll add in all the rest. That sounds rather organish, doesn't it? Right at the top there.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
God, that sounds just like a Hammond. No, you'll get it. I get it. Yeah, you could say it's a pipe. Don't hire me for your wedding.
No. So
It's got some quirky stuff though. We ain't quite done it all yet. There's quite some stuff on here.
And reading up about this, because we got it on woodwind, but you can put these switches and then you can combine. So you could have one strings one and one of the brass. I don't know what this is going to sound like. We'll
find out.
A slightly more brighter version of the sort of the church organ. So apparently with these switches, you apparently can have 80 different combinations.
Yeah.
Which way you press them. Apparently, that's what it says.
That's a good few.
And then you got effects as well. So this is your standard effect for the time. You got a sort of like a slow vibrato. Suppose if you want to play Telstar or something similar. That's that's the faster one. And then you've got, this decay is just like just cuts the note off. Almost like.
What's it like if you slide it up and down? Does it? Yeah. Mm.
And then you've got this. It's called reiteration, which is like a. It works on the. Let's just get this over. You've got to have the other. Stylus.
Are we not entertained?
And this is quite.
This is a bit like a sequencer type deal, isn't it?
Yeah, I like this.
You can do some hammer-ons and hammer-offs with your right hand.
Yeah, so yeah.
Does it only do that when you got that choke thing on?
Yeah, let's take that off. Let's have a look. It's still. I think it's only one note polyphonic. I guess.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Let's try it again. So
that's quite cool. That's pretty damn cool.
So the priority always goes to your right stylus.
Yeah.
But I
try
think
to lower it down, man. Give us a low note so we can.
A low note.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Maybe I'll have to get an old demo song together and
we
see
could do
like we did with the tube on and give it a bit.
Well, there's another little quirk on here which I really like. So if you want to do, if you want a Leslie sound, you can control it yourself. Apart from using an expression pedal or something, I don't think you can on here. But there is a way you can give yourself a bit of a Leslie sound. Si.
Well, do you want to wave your?
I'll do the wave.
I'll hit a note.
Now that is pretty cool.
You've got to remember, being 1977, this is pretty advanced for its time.
I'm blown away how early it is. I've got to be honest, I did not know it was that early.
And
I really didn't.
Obviously, if you put it into your DAW, or even if you've got some guitar effects units with some reverb and some nice delays, that would sound absolutely awesome.
Yes, you've got jack output here. Is that a headphone?
The next one is a pedal, so apparently you can plug in expression pedal.
And an input, yeah.
That's for your 1977 iPod.
Yeah.
So
for your cassette deck.
Exactly, Jay's right there. You'd plug in your cassette deck there and then you can play along. So the other thing to know on this, apart from the size, it's about, I don't know, I reckon it's about 6 to 8 times the size of a standard stylophone.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
But the cool thing is, on the front here, you've got apparently 44 keys. So you've got 4 octaves. On the little keyboard there, which is good.
It looks bizarre with these buttons in, out. It's just like crazy looking.
And I think you got the tuning here, so you can tune it to whatever pitch you want.
Yeah.
And then I think obviously it's got a built-in speaker, but with coming out of the output that cuts off the built-in speaker.
Yeah.
I think we've explained everything else, and just to talk about price.
Oh, do you know, I ain't got a clue. So. We're talking about buying one second hand, but what were they brand new in '77?
I haven't got a clue. I couldn't find the price then.
Couldn't. I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess and say they were probably £77 in '77, which would have been a lot of money.
Yeah, if anyone knows, stick it in the comments.
So second hand then for one of these, I should imagine they probably fetch it anywhere between 150 and 200. Although part of me thinks they're worth more, but I don't know. What are they going for, dude?
You're pretty much spot on, really. Like with most things, it's you could say 100 to 200. I think the main thing with these is because they're actually, what we forgot to say, they run on batteries.
Right.
They use the old, I think they're called PP9 batteries. You can still get them.
Is that headphones I've got there?
I don't know what that is.
No, I reckon that might be a headphone. No, they wouldn't have had small things. Well, sorry, I just found a jack on the side. Is there one that side?
No.
Okay, well, I just found a little jack socket on the side here.
Oh, Dave might know.
Yeah, Dave might know.
When you watch the video, just stick it in the comments for us.
Sorry, I went off track again, but I just spotted it. So,
I think the main thing, if you're thinking of buying one of these, there's 2 things. people list them as untested.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy one untested, because all someone's got to do is just put 2 9-volt batteries in and test it.
So there's no reason why they wouldn't test it. If they say untested, it's because it's knackered, basically, and I don't think you're going to fix one of these very easy.
Because I can't remember what it is, but there is one component in them which is not available anymore. So
Yeah.
if that certain component's gone, like Jay says, you're just buying a paperweight.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend £100 on a paperweight. So if you can persuade the seller to put a couple of batteries in, just at least get something out of it,
Yeah.
then you're in business.
I wonder, maybe that might be a power supply input. I don't know what that is. We found a little jack on the side here, and we don't know what it is.
It could be a power supply input.
It could be, couldn't it? That's the only thing that looks right for the time, isn't it?
Yeah. Answers in the
Metal.
comments on that one.
Answers. But all in all, I think I wouldn't mind trying to make some music with this. Actually, it'd be quite fun. I think it'd be a laugh. But it's a whole lot better than a standard stylophone. Let's put it like that, because there's a lot more going on. And not only that, it really does look quite good.
I like it. I'd love to see if we can get one. But definitely get someone to at least test it. The king of stylophones, the 350S, that is the ultimate stylophone.
Thank you, lovely tubers, for subscribing as you have been doing. We're very, very, very pleased with you guys, and thank you very much for that. And don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Yeah, share it all with your friends. Tell everyone. Thanks to everyone, because 3,500 subscribers now, so we appreciate all your support and kind messages.
And assault that like button. We don't mind if you insult that like button at all. Righto, tubers, that's goodbye from me, Jason Bangers.
And it's goodbye from me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
We will see you next week on another episode of Take the Fear Out of the Gear. Thanks for watching. Take care for now.
One more thing.
Okay, so someone said, what does check we mean? Well, it's an old saying, check yourself before you wreck yourself, yeah? It's Ali G, basically. But it's an old London saying, check we. It means check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Aye.
So check we. It's kind of like saying, how you doing? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check we. Aye.